Echo. Hi, Ash. Hi, Alex. Thank you for the early Snake Squad and the forehead kisses from Ash and Echo and the early Snake Squad. Echo's coming up. You're coming up, buddy. I'm still getting ready. So give me like another 2 minutes. It took a really long time to get home. How are the cats? I'll tell you all about it. Give me another second. I think I got everything I need to do. Like I'm all set up. It's just, I had to send out so much shit. And I have to stop listening to Spotify. So you guys have to give me a second to finish listening to Fireflies. Listen. It's bursting at the seams. Okay, I'm switching over now. Aww, a song I really like came on next. Oh, the DJ really knew what I was feeling today. Ooh, it's not like a sad song. It's a very upbeat song. The DJ knew what I wanted to hear. Ah. Anyway, hi everyone. How are you doing? How has your week been? I feel like I haven't seen you in centuries, but I saw you on Sunday. I hope you guys are good and feeling good. I'm tired, but not like that tired. It's just like, you know, the fatigue of streaming a week straight and then going to a cat's cafe after work and getting stuck in traffic. The cat cafe was wonderful. It was amazing. The only thing that sucked was that I had to take a call during it because of my nutritionist meeting was then. But it's okay, because I was still able to pet some cats while I took it. What actually really makes me upset is that for some reason my headset wasn't working with the app. I either need to update the app or my headset's on the fritz. It also has to be charged regardless, but that's its own issue. It always tells me it's at 100%, but I know it's not. Like, I've used that for at least 15 hours since the last charge. Someone is lying and it's not me. But yeah, the cats are really cute. Let's see. Okay, so last time I went was before my wedding, like literally the Saturday before my wedding. And there was a new like bonded pair there. Pedro and I can't remember his brother's name. I just distinctly remember Pedro. Because I was like, huh, what a fun name for a cat. They're both still at the cat cafe, but they are so much more outgoing now. They were so shy because they were really new. Now they're super outgoing and all over the place. I met a black kitten, 9 months old, named Benny. Beautiful, lovely boy. Wanted nothing to do with me, that's okay. I met a gorgeous torty calico like mix. I don't know, she was beautiful. She was also hella sleepy. We just kind of hung out. Also, Panda Enchantress, thank you so much for your follow. I really appreciate it. You're here just in time for Cat Cafe Chat Hour with Ceci. We're not going to talk about it the whole hour, but I am going to talk about how I loved all the cats. There was a cat with a donut. Apparently he like got neutered recently, and he was like, well, I want to mess with my incision. And they're like, but you can't, sir. So he's in the donut of shame. He was just kind of snoozing when I came over, but he went into a few different positions while I was there. Yeah, exactly. Sounds like cats. There was an orange fucker there. The first time I saw this guy, he was hacking up a hairball in the bathroom. Very orange cat behavior. And then he just kind of hung out like near the merchandise, well, on top of the merchandise. He was very cute, very also social. There were two other like bonded pair sisters, I think. And they were cute and they were adorable and loving. Choji, thank you for the forehead kisses. Yay, another Love Your Sesu day. It's me, I'm the Sesu. You gotta love me. It's required. It's mandatory. Mandatory love. Just like Weird Al's. Oh, no, that's next year. Okay. What happened in my head was that I thought about Weird Al's mandatory fun. And I thought about how I saw it at a concert. It was like a concert at the zoo. And it was fun. And it was like his mandatory fun tour. And I was like, remembering when I talked to my spouse earlier when I said, I don't have anything for D&D next month. I'm fine. And then I remembered I have a Weird Al concert, but that's not till next year. So we're good. We're fine. We're fine. Oh man, that was... my brain went like 5 miles a minute. Which doesn't seem that fast, but if you're walking, that's pretty fast. That's pretty fast when you're walking. Brain rabbit holes be like, exactly. Yeah, he has a concert tour next year. I'm really excited about it. 5 miles a minute is 300 miles an hour. Oh, okay, then it was going really fast. It was going blindingly fast. You can't actually go that fast unless you're in like faster than a car. I mean, commercial airline, sure, fine. Propeller plane, sure. But what's between a car and a train? Well, I don't think, well, do bullet trains go that fast? I feel like they don't, right? Yeah, the Back to the Future car could, yeah. Hold on. How fast is a Shinkansen train? Okay, so my brain was going about as fast as a Shinkansen bullet train. Now we have our frame of reference. Anyway, hi friends. How's it going? After my cat cafe adventures and talking to my nutritionist and spending way too long talking with the cat cafe proprietor about my nutrition, I went to our local tea place. You always love that one joke about how Back to the Future made in modern times would use a Cybertruck because the DeLorean was a huge joke back then. You're absolutely right, but I hate that joke. But I hate it. But you're absolutely right. Like, all right, guys, if you remake Back to the Future, you have to use a Cybertruck. I'm sorry, those are the rules. Those are the rules. So I went to my local tea place. It was really good. I got a green tea. It was like a mix of green tea, apple, pear, and sunflower. And then I got like a Greek salad. And the person was like training someone, so they like forgot about my Greek salad. But I remembered this just now. Alex, I have treats for you in my purse, in my bag. Everything except the Snickers. That one's mine. But they gave me a Macron for my troubles. And I was like, cool, thank you. Well, at first they gave me a different treat. And I was like, ooh, I'm gluten-free. And then they were like, okay, we have a coconut Macron. And I was like, okay, sure. Because I'm polite. Because I'm nice. But guys, I hate coconut. I hate coconut. I hate coconut taste. I hate coconut texture. I hate everything about coconut, which kind of sucks as a gluten-free person. But I hate coconut. So like, I couldn't say no. They were offering me, you know, something nice for my troubles, and I couldn't say no. So I got it, and I took a pity bite. And to be honest, I took a pretty big pity bite. I didn't have to. I didn't have to eat all of that. It was, if you like coconut, it's nice. I hate coconut, so it was kind of a battle of wills. I came out on top somehow. I don't know how I did it. But anyway, great Greek salad, great tea. Canadians be like, oh shit, they're saying sorry, so I understand. Right. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Say, oh no, it's okay. You can't offer me anything. That's rude. That's rude. Like, it would be different if like I really couldn't eat any of it. But like, I've got to accept the offer, you know? Even if like I don't eat it and I end up giving it to my spouse. Yes, exactly. It comes off as no, it's okay. Go fuck yourself. Exactly. So I was like, okay, I'll take this. Everything else was good though. But the problem is because, you know, it took a while because, you know, when stuff doesn't come out when I expect it to, I think, oh, okay, well, maybe there's just a big backup in the kitchen. I was the only customer there, but regardless, that's what I thought. Maybe there's just a big backup in the kitchen. And then I saw the kitchen person come out, because this is a very small place. It's usually like 2 or 3 people running it, right? So I saw the kitchen guy come out, and they're training a new person. And that's what ended up happening. Like, they're training a new person, and the computer to like kitchen filter just didn't go through properly because they're worried about the new person. And honestly, I totally understand. I totally get it. I'm not saying I'm mad at this encounter or anything. It was just like, yeah, I was sitting there enjoying myself. I was watching Kelsey's stream, Art Pastel Kelsey. They were playing Fields of Mystery. It was very fun. And I was like, it's been a while since I ordered my salad. I wonder if they forgot. But I didn't want to say anything yet. But then I saw the kitchen guy come out and start like stacking like pots, I think, to show the new person. And I was like, okay, well, maybe he's just busy. And maybe they've forgotten. But he looks busy right now. And then he went back in the kitchen and he started like, it was sounding like he was putting stuff away. And I was like, okay, let me go ask them. So the TLDR is it probably took my salad like another 15 minutes to come out. And that's the rub, because when I was ready to go, it was surge pricing on Lyft. My wallet will never forgive me. And with surge pricing comes traffic, obviously. So I got my Lyft driver. He came through and he was like, "Do you work there?" Pointing at the tea place. And I was like, "No." And he's like, "We've got like a 45-minute drive and I don't know if I can make it. I really need to pee." And I was like, "They have a public restroom. You could probably ask them." Thankfully they let him pee. I just kind of sat in the car. It wasn't awkward. It was just kind of funny because I was like, "Ooh, damn, buddy, me too." Like, I can't go on a car ride without taking a bathroom break. I feel you, buddy. And then we started driving. Lyft wanted us to go on the highway. Bro looked at that and was like, "There's no way." So he looked at another app and he was like, "Yeah, this makes more sense." So we took the not highway home. Especially since we're pretty sure there was an accident on the highway. Because like a fire truck was coming through when we were on like the main road. And then it like went the wrong way down the road. So we're like, "Ooh, they got places to be." And it's probably on the highway. So I'm probably just gonna check out the highway later. Like news and see what's up. Because I was like, "Oof, that's wild." And then I got home. The upside of all the car ride shenanigans today, though, is that I was able to start catching up on this Shonen Jump title I really like, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. Have you heard about Akane Banashi? Oh my god, it's a Rakugo series. I love Rakugo series. That's something that I have to say. Point blank, I love Rakugo series. Every Rakugo series I've loved that I've watched. I need to watch more. My friend recommended me one. Anyway, something about the art of storytelling. Big fan. So there's a Shonen Jump title right now with Rakugo. And I guess let me explain Rakugo just a little bit, a little primer, as you will. Like I said, Rakugo is basically the art of storytelling. It's a form of Japanese comedy, a verbal Japanese comedy, to be very, very particular and specific. And basically, it's just the storyteller, a cushion for them to sit on, and then they have like a few props, like maybe a paper fan and like a cloth, right? And without standing up, they're sitting down, like, you know, with your feet underneath you. And they're depicting a very long and either complicated, comical, sentimental story to the audience. If you've ever heard the what is it? What's the popular funny one? Jugemu, I think. So anyway, that's the art of it. You might be like, "Sesu, my friend, my fellow Gorgon, my pal, why is this in Shonen Jump? This sounds boring as fuck." Let me tell you, this mangaka knows what the fuck they're doing. Oh my god. So the premise of it is we have a teenager, right? Who's like, "I'm gonna aim for the highest rank in Rakugo because my dad was expelled from all of Rakugo 6 years ago, and I'm gonna bring his shit back. I'm gonna bring his storytelling back because this is revenge," right? And it's so good because it's like she's been immersed in this storytelling for years growing up, right? But she also has to learn how to do it, you know? Like it's a difference between like, "Oh, well, your mom like reads stories to you every day, like when you were a child." That was my grandma. And then you're like going to become a writer, you know? It's like you have a natural talent for it, but you still have to refine it. And so it's been a while since I've read it. I'm about 50, 60, actually, hold on. How far am I in Akane Banashi? There are 131 chapters. I think I was at like 50. So I was 60 chapters behind. I think I'm like in the 70s now. I read like 20 chapters while I was doing all my writing. Anyway, it's so good. I love it so much. We have the amount of care that the mangaka puts into not just our main character, but also all of the other characters is so good. Like, I was just reading, she was at this event, and basically, when you go into Rakugo, more or less, at least how they depict it in, you know, anime and fictional stories, and granted, they're probably still using the same system because it's a very, like, traditional art, you usually study under a master, and it is usually, like, different schools. So, she's in this, she's in this tournament, basically this competition, and this competition is, out of the, like, 10 of them, who's gonna be the one to basically, like, perform with the higher-ups, right? Hi, Sabrina. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm talking about Rakugo. I'm talking about Akane Banashi. Akane Banashi. Sasu, do you think it's rude to ask someone their credit score? I think it depends on how close you are. I think it depends on why you want to know their credit score. For example, we're close, but if you were to ask me my credit score, I'd be like, that's a little strange, and I'd ask why. Like, before answering, I'd ask why. So I don't think it's rude, per se. I just think it's confusing. Obsolete Proxy, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. So anyway, the TLDR in the arc that I recently read was that our girl was in a tournament with a whole bunch of other people. And the thing about her is that she just put like the whole Rakugo world in a flurry because she like dominated the competition in her last tournament. And so we have a person from her last tournament that's like, well, I hated that. I'm going to beat her. I'm going to become better. And she's like a popular voice actress. So she's one of her rivals. We have this ex-salesman that's like participating. And it's so interesting having this cast of varied characters and showing them all like working on this, like, you know, the same art and how they're going about it different ways and their different like reasons to do so. And anyway, read Akane Banashi. Anyway, read Akane Banashi. That's the vibe. How am I? I'm okay. I'm doing well. I had a longish work day that started early, but ended early. So I went to the cat cafe, to the tea place, to traffic, to home, and that's why we started a little later today. But I got to catch up to Shonen Jump at least a little bit. I got to catch up a little to Shonen Jump while I was waiting in the car. Yeah, it was so good. I put pictures in the Discord. It's cute. It's wonderful. Let's see what else. Oh, thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. I caught up to Spy Family. It's great. It's wonderful. Read Spy Family. I know it's super popular anime to the point where people go, well, isn't this overhyped? No, it's the perfect amount of hyped. Spy Family is so good, please. And it's like, sure, it has good comedy bits. It's funny, but the story, my God. We're getting into some good bits. What else did I do? There's another Shonen Jump. Guys, I really love reading comics. I really love reading everything. I don't know if you've realized. And I love Shonen Jump. The Shonen Jump app is like super cheap. if you like really like comic reading. And yeah, I don't know. My Hero Academia finished, so now I'm finally like catching up to all my other stuff. There's this manga I'm reading. It's so cute. It's called Ruri Dragon, right? And it's basically about a girl who one day wakes up with dragon horns and learns she's half dragon. So it's like balancing school and, you know, the regular like school things of growing up. You have pushy classmates, you have annoying teachers, but then also coming to terms with the fact that you're half dragon and how that's working out for you. The story is so fun. It's so cute. The mangaka draws Ruri so cute. She's adorable. The mangaka has a really like cute writing style, like drawing style, and I love it. And I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. I recommend everything on Shonen Jump, but I specifically recommend Ruri Dragon. Yeah. And it's actually a really good time to read because it had been on hiatus for a really long time. The mangaka was having health issues, but they're back and are ready to rumble. So please enjoy it. Please enjoy it. And let me know if you do pick it up. Because again, I love it. That's all I'm really reading right now. I should catch up to, what the fuck is it? What is it? I still have to catch up to Sakamoto Days. That one's wonderful. That one has an anime coming. Please look forward to it. I know a lot of people like Ichi the Witch. I guess I'll have to try it out, especially since like it's newer, so it's got less chapters. I know a lot of people like Kagurabachi. And I actually really like the way that the mangaka portrays fighting scenes, because it's really unique compared to other Shonen Jump titles out there. So I'm very excited to read that. Undead Unluck also has an anime. I'm not gonna lie, I was really lukewarm in the first half, but the second half got me. It's good, so I have to catch up. It's so good. Let me think. What else has an anime coming out? The samurai one. The samurai one. What's it called? The Elusive Samurai. If you liked Assassination Classroom, it's by the same dude. So it's got a good amount of comedy to action. I'm not gonna lie, I just couldn't really vibe with it. I had to stop. I might start again because I hear that the anime is really good. And I don't know if it's done. I might just try and like read through it all. And this is the same thing that happened to Assassination Classroom too, because it was like, ooh, comedy, ooh, fun, ooh, action, but then they got me at the end with the drama. Like the end really got me. So I feel like I need to give it another chance, especially if it's finished. Do you ever read any Western comics? You're particularly a big DC fan, especially Batman. I used to be really into Miss Marvel. I used to be really into Squirrel Girl, especially when Ryan North was writing it. And I was into Miss Marvel when G. Willow Wilson was writing it. And basically, I love writers more than I love the comics themselves. Like, obviously, I love Miss Marvel. She's great. I ended up like cosplaying as her for a con. And I love Squirrel Girl. She's awesome. She's amazing. But I really love the writers behind them. And so they're like both off of those projects, I think. And it's just, you know, a little harder to get into. It was also a lot easier to read Western comics back when I was in Seattle, because like my spouse used to work at the comic shop and we were really close to the comic shop. I know there's like a big comic shop here, but it's kind of really intimidating just because it's like huge. And I don't know, I just really haven't gotten back into it yet. I think I was really liking, there's this and I mean, you know me, indie games, also love indie comics. I was really into this indie comic Snot Girl, and I don't know if it finished, so I need to check on Snot Girl. I need to check on there was one I really liked called Something is Killing the Children. I can't remember who wrote it. James Tinian IV. What else was he on that I liked? Because I started reading it because he was on it, but I can't remember what it was that he wrote that I liked. But I'm super, like, I read like maybe the first like issue of it and I haven't gotten back to it since, but I really enjoyed reading it. You love it? Okay. Sabrina, I trust you. I'll have to go and catch up to it because you like it, and then also my other friend likes it. So I really have to go back into it, I think. Oh, what else was I reading back then? If I were downstairs, I could tell you, because we have like a whole bunch of comics downstairs, but I'm upstairs and I don't have all my comics up here. I think, did I read Miles? Yeah, I definitely read Miles. I read like the omnibus when that came out. I really enjoyed the Vision series, like the Vision family series. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what the series was called. Oh, what was it? No, well, I did enjoy WandaVision, but I'm thinking about there's a Vision, like it's like a two Tom King's Visions, or just Vision. Tom King's Vision. That is a good ass series, and it's short. It's really good and it's short. It's like oh, how long is it? I'm looking. You could find it all in one book. It's 12 issues. It's 12 issues, Vision. And it's so good. It's like Vision, nuclear family, right? But shit's going wrong. It's going bad. And it falls apart in the best fucking way. Like I love it. It's so good. I can't speak enough about how much I love it. Road 96 is $5. Okay, while I'm talking, let me go check Nintendo and make sure I have it. I'm like 90% sure I do. But let me go check. But yeah, the TLDR is not so much these days, a lot when I was in Seattle. Cause my spouse used to work at one comic shop. I used to do a book club at the other comic shop. It was great. Honestly, I miss it. It was really nice. I really miss Seattle. It was really nice. I mean, there are things I get here that I didn't get in Seattle. I get biking here. I get really good biking here. So I can't be mad. Hello, Biome. How are you? How are you doing? We're talking about Western comics right now. Nintendo, if you don't log me in, you've been reading Gotham Central recently. It's basically Batman from the police department's perspective. No, actually, that sounds good as fuck. Like, yes, ACAB, but that sounds good as fuck. Oh, okay. Sabrina, you have to give me a recommendation of all of the Western comics that you would recommend to me right now. Like, I want to read them because that sounds really good. I think the closest I've been getting to read is that I've been reading through my spouse. I was reading by myself, but I was reading through my spouse. Batman has like a webtoon series. It's like the Bat Family. What's it called? Batman Family Adventures? Batman Family series? No, it's not the Batman Family. Let me put webtoon after it. Batman Wayne Family Adventures. It's really good. I highly recommend it. It's very mostly, mostly slice of life. Mostly good. They do still have heavy moments, but I mean, it's light for a Batman comic. You just remembered that Popeye could mangle Homelander? Man, you've reminded me. Unfortunately, you've reminded me. I have to start the next season. Unfortunately, you've reminded me. I have a love-hate relationship with The Boys. The Boys is such a good show. The characters are so interesting. Homelander is a train wreck and it's great. But oh my god, every episode, they're just, yes, do not read The Boys comic. It's not good. I know that at least. Yeah, it's not worth it. Watch the show. But my problem with the show is that there's so much gore. And I can handle like cartoon gore. So like fucking fucking Invincible is fine. But The Boys, every season, I'm like, ugh. How's this gonna make me feel sick this time? And we always watch shows at dinner. It's... That's my love-hate relationship with The Boys. And then, I mean, the actress who changed her face, which she's allowed to. I don't know if I'm gonna get used to that. I'm still checking. Nintendo's being very elusive with me today. I don't understand. I guess I'm gonna have to pull out my Switch. But yeah, Popeye the Sailor Man could definitely win. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't engage in power scale arguments, so I'm just gonna say, yeah, you're probably right. Like, you're probably right. It's really funny when you think about it. Like, the way that people interact with fandoms differently. Like, on my side, I ship. I write stories. It's great. On the other side, there's power scaling. And theory crafting. And they're both legitimate, perfect ways to engage with a fandom. So I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm just saying, it's fun. It's neat. Give me 1 second. I have to look at my... Do I have it? I have it. I have it, Ronnie. Woo! I think I told you before that I was pretty sure I had it, but I wasn't 100% sure. I just haven't had time. People literally... Popeye literally survived the universe being shut down by God Almighty himself. I mean, it's that spinach, man. It's that spinach. Spinach can get you through everything, right? Alright, okay. Hold on. I'm closing up all my shit because you just got it. You didn't have it before? Oh. Yes, I understand. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy after all of that watching that you definitely did for this game. Legit, Popeye got my sister and I to eat spinach as kids. Wow. Didn't even like spinach as a kid. Wow. I'm flaunting my superiority over you. I loved spinach as a kid. Wow. I hated Brussels sprouts though. So, you win some, you lose some. You liked it? And then you liked it even more after Popeye. Even non-spinach Popeye would win? I mean, he's also a sailor. He got you to try it? Yeah, yeah. I mean, when Popeye eats it, it's cool, you know? And it's like, damn, okay. All right. Yeah, let's try it if he likes it. I totally understand. And now you get to discover the joys of spinach. Isn't that the most important part? Because most cartoon, yeah. It's kind of like the reason why Luffy's so good with Gear 5. Don't talk to me about One Piece. I'm only in episode 100 something. I'm suffering in the Skypiea arc. I can't actually talk about One Piece. But yeah, like Looney Tunes. Yeah, exactly. Bugs Bunny is very OP. It's very true. Hold on, I'm just making sure. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Bugs is also super genderqueer. Very true. Very true. Bugs was like, skirt and dress? I'm wearing it because I like it. God, I don't remember if it was the cartoon or not. And it was like, Bugs, there was a male, like, airline uniform. And Bugs is like, well, yeah, but I wanted to wear this. Oh, my genderqueer rabbit king. Rabbit master. I don't know. Anyway. Anyway. I'm gonna get the stuff set up for this demo because I wasn't supposed to switch over yet. I'm sorry. I hit that too fast. And now I'm awkwardly standing here. I hit that too fast. Okay, give me a second. I'm sorry. That was awful. That was awful. Hold on. Popeye uses Looney Tune physics to violently attack his opponent with as much cartoon brutality as possible. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. Okay, hold on. If I do this... Okay, hold on. If I do this... Okay, it doesn't pick it up. Alright. Give me a second. I wish I could pause my screen, you know? But instead, give me the quickest of seconds. I just have to do something on my screen and I don't want it to show up because I don't want to get doxxed. You understand? That's not a thing anymore. There we go. Okay, give me like 2 seconds. I just gotta set up my sound correctly. There you are. There you are. Okay, thanks. Let's pretend like before it didn't happen. We're no longer awkward. Except now I have to change my category. Anyway, we're playing Tailside today. Tailside is a cozy cafe sim. It just started its backerkit fundraising today. You can see the information for it here. If you like what you see today, please consider backing it. Please consider backing it through my referral through my referral link specifically. To be very transparent, this referral link, when you use it, the only way it really helps me is by if I hit certain bits, like certain goals, we'll get a free Steam key. I'm planning to back it myself. So the Steam key will immediately just go to a giveaway. Like I'll do a giveaway for it when it comes out. But that's the vibe. What am I saying? So yeah, we're gonna try it. There's no sound right now, so don't worry if you're like, Susu, I can't hear it. There's no sound right now. I'm gonna make the typing speed fast. And so what's really funny is that I played the playtest version of this. So I'm very curious as to how the demo and the playtest are a little bit different. So I've seen some of this before, but I didn't really go very far. Also, he came back from literally nothing just to eat his first can of the day. Very fair. Welcome to the Tailside Demo. Whether you're joining for the first time or after the previous playtest, I'm excited to have you here. This version focuses on polishing the core gameplay and various improvements based on earlier feedback. The goal of Tailside is to provide a relaxing, stress-free experience, perfect for your coffee breaks. While the demo provides a solid preview of what's to come, it may still include minor bugs or unfinished features. Grab your coffee, sit back, and let's begin. This will roughly take one coffee break session. Okay. Can I talk about how much I enjoy when demos actually give about how much their, demo takes to get through? So many times I've played a demo and it's like, well, this might take me 30 minutes, maybe 45, and then I'm there for 3 hours, you know? So I really love when they kind of guesstimate, because I mean, it really is a guesstimate at the end of the day, because, people read at different speeds, people play at different speeds, people stream it and they go slow. Yeah. Dev notes are great. I already really like them. So to talk a little bit more about this dev, this dev's marketing approach, because they really didn't want to get a publisher, because I think they tried to get a publisher and the publisher was like, no, I don't think your game's worth it. So they've been relying on community outreach. And the way they relied on community outreach was through VTubers, because they know VTubers fucking love engagement bait. And they love cozy games. And so it worked out really, really well. I think it was maybe a few weeks ago. They put out a call for VTubers and streamers, but I mean VTubers, to participate in their launch party. And I mean, I've already been, checking them out since I saw them before. And then I was also in there, I have access to their playtests. I asked for access to their playtests. Because you guys know me. I really love indie games. But I really don't like being burned by indie games. So I always need to do my research. And yeah, so I was like, no, I really want to help with this, because I do think it's very fun and very good. I think it's very cozy and relaxing. I think when I say fun, it's hard to really distinguish what that means, because my fun is different than someone else's fun. A fun for you might be going out and doing a hack and slash. Fun for me is spending 300 hours reading visual novels. So I retract my fun statement and I say more. I think it's very relaxing. I think it's very cozy. And that's nice. You backed it already? Let's fucking go. I gotta figure out what I want to back it on, what tier I want to back it on. So that's where I am right now. How's the volume? Is it okay? Is it too loud? I'll also check on my side. Okay. When I go to check it, it goes away. Hold on. That's normal for a demo, to be honest. It looks like I could probably turn it down the littlest bit, but otherwise it looks pretty okay. So maybe if I turn it down to here, we should be okay. Okay. Over here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at my little tippy taps. My little tippy tappies. Okay. I'll stop tippy tapping. You arrived earlier than expected. I just finished cleaning up around here. And I could really use a coffee right now. Speaking of that, why don't we make ourselves some before we continue? You went for the certified barista? You don't need the extra fluff, but you want your name and credits? That's fair. That's fair. Me? I fucking love the extra fluff. And, that burned me on Mika and the Witch's Mountain when they decided to make their Kickstarter exclusive stuff no longer Kickstarter exclusive. Can you tell I'm still bitter about it? But I don't know. I want to trust this dev. I managed to get a simple coffee making set in here. I'm sure you probably already know how to use it. 1. Select small cup. 2. Add beans to the grinder. Yeah, it was... Okay. I don't really like to talk bad about games. And I love, like, Mika and the Witch's Mountain for what it is. But oh my god, it was so frustrating. And like... It was, oh, you had no idea, slash sarcasm. I got you. But yeah, it was frustrating because like, I don't know. It just feels a little like false advertising. And then what made me even madder about it was that they were kind of like, oh, well, everyone else doesn't have a problem with it, so you can't complain. And I don't like that. I think you should be taking constructive criticism. There are definitely ways to make it so that way these things are only Kickstarter specific. There are definitely ways because I've seen it. But anyway, I digress. Tailside. You like the idea of like Gorg and Gargoyle, like the Garg can actually see their eyes? Yeah. I too love it. Or, you know, like if you go with the very like standard definition that like the Gorgon only turns men to stone. And you know, men being like, for me, I would include any person that says, yes, I am a man, to get turned to stone. Lesbian relationships. Gotta love that. Gotta love our lesbian Gorgons. Not the IRL? Okay, one sec. Why am I sleeping? Okay, there we go. Okay. So now we're gonna grind. Because we're making an espresso. You wish you could use the Anya smug emote, it would have been perfect. If only. If only there were a way to use the Anya smug emote. Whatever shall we do? Don't worry, I got you. I got you in my head. If I click out of this, the sound will go away, so I got you in my head. I've kept an old coffee journal on the right for making different types of coffee that you can use. Like a coffee-themed cheat sheet for when your brain needs a coffee too. Holy shit, your eyes are beautiful. Thank you. My model dad did a very good job with it. Yeah, you love my model's eyes. Yeah, they're so cute. I love them too. Alright, I'm drinking fresh squeezed lemonade. Alright. Much better. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Toffee, and I'll be helping you settle down here since the others are busy with their own work. But don't worry, you'll meet them soon enough. In the meantime, I'd love to get to know you better. That was the last thing you expected? Oh, what'd you expect? Did you expect the little, what is it usually when someone takes off their glasses in cartoons? Like, either like the little beady eyes, or like the little threes. Yeah, I wonder which one. It wasn't, well, sometimes it's the cartoons where it's like, they take off their glasses and they have the most beautiful eyes you've ever seen. And then they put on their glasses and they're like the little swirly glasses. You were just thinking white background with like golden irises. That is definitely something that Gargan people do decide to do. But I like black sclera. I think it's cool. I think it's very unnatural. Oh, so tell me, what brings you here out of all places? I wanted to run my own cafe. Ooh, a cafe owner in the making. I can already smell the coffee and pastries. You're gonna love it here. This gives me a better idea of how to make your stay here more welcoming. Speaking of making things welcoming, let's get back to the cafe. I was thinking we could spruce it up a bit. You know, make it look a bit more like an actual cafe. Would you mind making another cup of coffee for me while I go grab a few things? So she's on espresso number 2. Let's remember that. Let's count how many espressos she has over the course of the day. The answer might shock you. Also, I have ads coming up in about a minute. I do 3-minute ads on the hour, so that way we have as much time together as possible. I'm going to keep going through the ads, so if you have, if you are a subscriber, congrats! You have no ads. That's awesome. If you're not a subscriber, that's okay. You'll have ads, but, take care, have a good ad break, consider getting some water, getting some food, taking a bathroom break, stretching. Your body will thank you for all of those things.
Sabrina the apothecary says.
Aw!
Sorry,
thank
my
you.
mind is foggy at the moment.
Oh my god, Harvey, I need to fix you on that. Oh my god, thank you for gifting Biome a sub. That's really nice. I really appreciate that. And Biome definitely does too. And then also to answer your other question, yes, some of my emotes do have white sclera because it's easier to see on Twitch. It's easier to decipher, you know? Like, while I love my black sclera, it doesn't emote well. Yeah, now you can use the smug Sesu Anya meme too. I don't know why I said meme instead of emote, but here we are. Anyway, I've made a second espresso. And now I have new build mode items. I grabbed a few things from my storage. It's nothing fancy, but good for a start. Why not place them around and see how it looks? Yeah, you got access to the most important emotes too. The me and Ronnie clinking glasses. I love those emotes, they're cute. Alright, let me place these table and chairs. Okay, when I played this before, I placed a chair like it was a table, because I didn't read, and I was like, ooh, that doesn't work. Let's put this here. Let's put this here then. Yeah, it's a clink! It's so fun. Some items, such as chairs, are rotatable. How do I rotate them? There's a button. It told me exactly what to do. I should have trusted the process. That's on me. But yeah, we got those emotes. I think someone was doing like a sale, and I was like, hey Ronnie. And they're super cute. Also, thank you for... Why didn't that work? Why didn't that work? Hold on. Let me make sure my Mix-It-Up's doing well. Mix-It-Up, are you okay? Are you feeling okay, buddy? Are you alright? You saw how much you charge for them regularly and you cried? You... message me how much she usually charges, because was it like a steep discount? Hold on, before I continue, I just want to make sure that Biome gets their forehead kiss time. I don't know if it just didn't yeah, it just seems like it didn't take for some reason. So I'm just manually putting that in. Even the glasses redeem has white sclera. Hold on, I'm looking through because I'm curious. I'm curious which ones have black and which ones have 'cause I don't look at my stuff all that often. Yeah, most of them have white sclera just because, again, on... Why do I look like that? I moved away from my camera for a second. Yeah, on Twitch, because they're so small, it just won't read well if we did it the other way. So we have to adjust it a little. Them CBD gummies, you have them. No. Yes. Did I send them? Yes, you have them. Now we can actually start feeling like we're in a cafe. It does need improvements, but we'll get to that later. And don't worry, I'll give you coins for all this coffee making. Since the cafe isn't open yet, let's pretend I'm a regular customer coming back for more. So we're at 2. We're at two coffees. Two espressos, specifically. Girl, is your heart okay? After this, we're up to 5, I think. Me totally not screenshotting for meme material. Do what you gotta do, buddy. Do what you gotta do. So that's 3. Oh, I didn't do the thing. There we go. 4. You must have been a barista in your past life. It took me a few days to learn to make a proper espresso while helping the previous owner. I stopped counting. That was 3. Or was it 4? No, it must have been 3. I didn't put a cup down. 4? Girl, I am wasting. Oh! Girl, what? Mix it up, why? That was like 5 minutes ago. You have an extra forehead kiss now, courtesy of me. Or I guess I have an extra forehead kiss. I don't really understand. I manually put it in, and then it decided to kickstart 5 minutes later. You get palpitations just looking at an espresso. Yeah, I don't know if my heart could take it. Did I check DMs? If I check DMs, the sound will go out. Let me look on my phone. Wow, sorry. I was looking at news. Minecraft is dropping VR support next year. That's wild. Oh my god. Wow. That's wild. I get it though. For 2 emotes, especially if they're animated. I gotta move my glasses. My glasses are making my eyes go weird. Yeah, I mean, for 2 animated emotes, I get it. It's not easy work. But, yeah. Enough espresso, but not enough of coffee for the day. I've sneaked in something new for your coffee corner. I did not pay that much. No, I don't think so. It's a simple milk heater that you can use to make a macchiato. After all, we don't want to get bored making the same drink every time, right? Yeah. Macchiato. This is pretty simple. Make an espresso as usual, then add some heated milk. There we go. The milk takes a little slower, it's weird. Oh, in general, be sure you're following the order list above, since now you can make both an espresso and a macchiato. Is that number 5? Mmm, delicious! Definitely worth a few more coins than your regular espresso. Even if it's just an espresso with a bit of milk, it makes such a big difference. Ah, right. And about your coins, you can actually buy some new decorations for the cafe yourself. I suggest saving up a bit more before starting to buy the decor. More espresso and less depresso. Sips. I'm still depressed, but now I'm fast! That's a mood. Alright, so we've got a macchiato to make. This takes a little slower, so let's do that. Also, if you hear insane cackling coming through my mic, that's the boy downstairs. I don't know. He must be watching Harley Quinn today. I'm just trying to think about what would make him cackle so. We got new build mode items. Now in your inventory, you'll be able to find the shop tab. It'll expand with time and experience, so keep an eye out for new additions. Have you thought about your decor style preference already? Cozy, cozy, cute, cute, cozy, cozy, cute, cute. Let's be open to different styles though. Got it. I'll let our carpenter know. He often has new furniture and decor. Oh, I think my friend should be free now. She'll be thrilled to meet you. She's the one whom I learned about you. Hopefully we'll have more decor by then. Harlequin makes sense? Yeah. What animal is Toffee? You know. You know. She gets picky about these things, even if she doesn't like to admit it. I'll invite her right over. Oh, okay. I have to keep making coffee. So, I don't know if it'll happen. I don't know if it'll happen while I'm doing this. But while I was playing this game earlier, and by earlier I mean like I was playtesting it. There was something strange. And I don't know if it'll happen. But it was strange. Okay. This is just an espresso. You got that screenshot on the server? What do you mean wrong order? Oh, it is a macchiato. Oh. I can't read. Okay. Oh, I've already got the coffee. There, now that's an espresso. There it is! That fucking creature, what was that? It scared the hell out of me when I played it before. Oh, there's something strange. And you don't know what. Who you gonna call? My priest. The local priest. We got lattes now. We're back. I want you to meet Layla. She's an amazing baker and a dear friend. And the one who told me about you in the first place. Hi there, nice to meet you. I'm thrilled to see a new face around here. We don't get many friends, so this is exciting. Toffee's one of the few friends I have here. How did you and Toffee meet? Oh, long story short. One day Coffee came into my bakery and a cookie thief tried to go after him. Toffee grabbed the rolling pin I had on the counter to fend off the cookie thief as if it were some kind of defense stick. After that, we had a hilarious conversation and have been great friends ever since. That made me think maybe I should bring you a little gift for our new friendship too. I thought you might enjoy adding some flair to your coffees. Just like we do with our baked goods. A priest, don't they cause more problems than they fix? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But like, I'm not gonna call the cops, ACAB. My therapist won't be able to help. Actually, I don't even know where I'd call the local priest, to be honest. So I don't know. Maybe it's lock the door, go up to my room, get under the covers, and don't come out. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. You'll need to grab the big cup on the left. Then you can make your usual espresso, a heated milk, and use a latte art tool to create some art, and voila, a latte. I'm telling you, you saw it, right? You saw it. You saw it. They will go over it. Okay, so make an espresso. I get milk, and then okay. What are we choosing for the latte? What y'all want? Y'all want a heart? Y'all want a leaf? You want a Uzumaki swirl? Want a moon? Want a little kitty cat? Actually, it kind of looks like Cookie Cat. Well, y'all could pick next time. Wait. Oh, you're talking about me. Oh, it's it's an automatic toggle. I've upgraded into the world of VTubing, and I'm using Live 2D vitamins. It uses JavaScript to help me automatically toggle, and it actually toggled a little weird. But if I make my face a certain way, it toggles. It's fun. It's great. I tried to add in like my angry one, and then everything broke. So then I talked to Beetle and I was like, Beetle, everything broke. And Beetle's like, yeah, you have to turn off all the other stuff first. And I'm like, okay, I get it. So I'll try again later for my other ones. But yeah, it's so much effort for me to go to my like Stream Deck and hit a button. So I wanted to make it a little more streamlined. And I've been struggling with this for a while because I tried to do like gesture controls. Because that's one thing that one person does, that I saw a video on. They use like gesturing with their like webcam camera to make their toggles go off. But it just doesn't really work for me because like where my webcam is, I tried the one in front of me, but then it gets in the way of my like capturing over here, my tracking. So I tried the camera to my right, because I have a camera on my right that I use for ham-cam streams. And it didn't like capture my hand well, and I couldn't figure out how to get my hand in the right position for it to capture what I was doing. So that was kind of a loss too. There's another program that's not VTube Studio, and it's native from Live 2D called Nazima Live, right? And I could do it there, but I was having trouble setting up my model in it, because you know I've got my model kind of fine-tuned to how I work right now, how I do stuff. I realized I could be making latte art while I do this. So it was a little hard to get it working over there. And then never mind the fact that VTube Studio works with so many things. So when you're trying to use something that's not VTube Studio, then it makes my life a lot harder, you know? So yeah, I saw someone talking about like Live 2D vitamins the other day. And they were like, yeah, it uses JavaScript. And I was like, okay, I mean, as long as I have an example of what people are doing, like it's simple enough. And it was really simple. So I'm really looking forward to it. Cause Beetle did so many good looking toggles for me, and kind of the problem with VTubing in general is that people will commission a VTuber model. They'll commission all of these like toggles and transitions, and then they won't use them anymore because it's just really difficult to use when you're streaming and playing. And like the Stream Deck helps a little bit, but not that much, you know? Like, I still have to remember that I need to go hit it. So if I'm like, ooh, I'm laughing, ooh, I want a love emote, but I don't want to stop laughing, you know? It gets to be a lot. So I'm very happy for automatic toggles. And if you're curious, the way my automatic toggle works is that when my mouth stretches a certain amount, and when I smile a certain amount, then it toggles like this. My eyes are not a part of it. I thought about it, but I was like, no, but what if I want to be loving and have my eyes open? And it kind of helps because, I mean, a lot of VTubing is exaggerating your facial features, and I don't do that as much as I could. So having toggles where I have to exaggerate my features a little more is helpful. I need you to see the screenshot because I just made it better. Okay, let me go look right now since I'm completely side railed anyway. You can barely control your IRL body. No way you can control a VTuber model. Honestly, it's not too bad. I mean, a lot of it is fine-tuning it to what you want to do, you know? And so, like, for example, when Beetle gave me my model, it was based on, like, Beetle's testing, right? So it was, like, fine-tuned to their face. So fine-tuning to my face was a lot different because, I mean, I am a completely different race than Beetle, and I have different features, and I also have glasses. And then on top of that, I have certain preferences. For example, I don't really like to jiggle a whole lot, so I kind of limit how much I can go to each way. And I also limit how fast it goes. Like, I think I could go really fast if I wanted to, but I've turned down the response a little, so that way it's a little more fluid, you know? Some people do like it really, really responsive. I don't. It doesn't really fit me all that much. I'm not really a very, you know, quick, like, VTuber. I'm very sleepy most of the time. So yeah, I mean, a lot of it is fine-tuning to you. And then after that, it's just doing it, I guess. I saw the screenshot you put in. Thank you. That's going on. I have a meme hashtag that I don't really use all that often because I don't meme all that often. That's going on the Twitter memes for today. Yes, I am ready for the edited version. The snakes jiggle more. Yeah, they do. When I move faster, they go like whoosh whoosh whoosh. They do have physics on them, which again is oh. Oh, that's funny. Thank you. Thank you for these edited memes. They're perfect. Oh my god. I wasn't prepared for that. Oh god. Alright. Wonderful. Thank you. Let me continue while making these lattes. Jesus Christ. So anyway, that's VTubing. Took you like 30 seconds and I almost said pocket Pokemon. Pocket Procreate. I understand. Oh, there you go. Oh, I didn't hit the latte art. I was silly and I didn't hit the latte art. It's so funny when you play something and then you play it on stream. It's a completely different world. Let's do that. I'm not going to say it's done because it's not. Also, who's drinking all these lattes? Something I really love about the demo, and this is something that was fixed from the playtest version, is that in the demo, you could go out, or in the playtest, it was easy for you to go outside the lines. But it makes it a little harder for latte making. Especially if you're like me and you just have bad, like, depth perception. I don't know if I have bad depth perception, but definitely, you know, I go outside the lines. That is not a latte. That is an espresso. Who is drinking all these? Procreate is an unfortunate name. It really is. It really is. But, I mean, you know, pretty robust program, gotta say. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm pretty sure I had to make a macchiato. Yeah. And now we have new build items. That's actually the second meme you've made today. The second meme you've made for a streamer. And the second meme you've made ever. Was the first meme for Yuki? Wow, you're quick. While you were at it, I took a look around and realized this place could use a bit more greenery. Okay, I remembered as I was going. Luckily, I brought some small plants for you. Feel free to place them around or use them to decorate the tables. Yeah, plants. Okay, where are my plants? First, I have to put the other table up, so let's go do that. Hello, Islani. Thank you so much for the forehead kisses. I appreciate it. Nah, it was for someone none of y'all know. Oh, okay. A secret. Oh my god. I was trying to drag it when it's not dragged. It's clicked out. Alright. Honestly, I know that cafe seats, they'll have like seats without the back. But if I had to sit there, I would fall, and I can't explain it, but I'd fall. Let's do that. Hello! You lurk and vibe with the cozy vibes. Thank you. I hope you have a good lurk. But I do have a point. You did make 2 for Yuki a while ago. Did you make one that's no. I must be thinking about something else. I can't remember. But I was like pretty sure you made one for Yuki. Just be sure to handle everything with care to avoid dropping anything. Alright. So we put a plant here. But I don't want to put a plant here, because they don't have enough table space as it is. Yes! Yeah, the little goober she has on her game screen. Yes! I remember that one. Let's put a plant here. Let's put a plant here. Let's put a plant back here. Immediately feels cozier. Cafe without some cute plants makes me feel like something is missing. By the way, I hope Toffee already told you about the Han now. Hey Toffee, the Han now? The bean sorting? No, he didn't? Oh, he didn't? To make the best coffee, it's important to check the beans quality every now and then. You simply need to pick out the good ones. We're expecting some little creatures. The little creatures I saw. We're expecting some little creatures to visit soon, and we need to make sure they don't cause a mess. They always come for the smell of coffee, so treat them like customers. Someone once spilled a bucket of coffee outside, and they've been probably addicted ever since. I saw one out of the corner of my eye, and it scared the hell out of me. Yeah, those are probably the little creatures, or the cookie thief. We don't have any cookies here, do we? Focus, Toffee! Alright, let's go sort out the beans we have. You also made a yippee for her. Cute! Hey. There we go. Sort the beans in your usual coffee-making spot. Alright, these are the good beans. These are the bad beans. We want that one, and that one, and that one. The creatures and beans kind of slipped out of my mind completely. Better make a few extra cups before they start wandering in. And I should probably get a snack. Can't think on an empty stomach. Damn, is Toffee me? Except for the egregious amounts of caffeine that they just, you know, double-fisted. Caffeine is an addictive drug after all. So true, bestie. Espresso. So technically speaking, Starbucks workers are drug dealers. If you want to be super technical about it, technically, they're poison dealers. Because technically, caffeine is made by plants as poison. Like, it's poisonous to creatures, and that's why they, like, make it. But we humans, boy howdy, do we fucking love poison. Oh my god. So, you know, technically super speaking, they could be like apothecaries. Legit, caffeine is used in drug making. Caffeine is in hold on. Google help. Google help.
Analgesic.
Analgesic. Thank you, Google. I mean, I love orange juice. Like me? Yeah, exactly. Sabrina, the apothecary. Sabrina, okay, through this transitive property, Sabrina is a Starbucks worker. I'm coming in tomorrow for my daily chai. You know, coffee's also the reason we have a no dancing with coffee cups rule. Let's just say coffee and toffee don't mix well despite his name. Hey now, that was one time. I was just trying to add a little flair to our coffee breaks. What am I making? Latte. Yeah, it's true. You are a drug maker. It's true. That's Sabrina, why you gotta hit us with a fancy word? No, I love fancy words. I love fancy words. I just can't pronounce them. And that's fine. That's why I have Google. It's a painkiller. Yeah. I mean, you know, when you're on drugs, they generally take the pain away, right? Oh no, I think I have to sneeze. Oh no. Speaking of which, did episode 3 of Uzumaki come out yet? Did it finish? Like, after episode 2, I just didn't hear a thing about it. And I am interested in watching it, even if the animation kind of died. That's why acetaminophen with caffeine is a legit drug combo. Yeah! Another latte time? Another latte time. But yeah, citrus fruit are sour to make predators not want to eat it. Yeah, that's the vibe. Exactly. Oh, I didn't fucking put in my latte. Okay. Well, now I have milk that's ready. That's okay. I can use the milk here. Alright. I almost gave the unfinished latte. We're gonna make the cat now. Man. Okay. So, Coffee Talk also has a latte part where you can make latte art. But it's not like specific designs, you know? It's not, they don't give you like, they're like, hey, you can do whatever you want. But I'm not an artiste. So all of my latte art ended up awful. But then all the customers were like, oh, wow, latte art. And I'm like, don't pity me. Don't pity me. We know what this is about. Don't pity me. It's fine. The caffeine doesn't have any painkiller properties, but it makes acetaminophen better at it. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually, yeah, that does make a lot of sense. I want the heart now. Any favorite drinks outside of tea? There are drinks other than tea. I actually really like ginger beer. Ginger beer is not alcoholic. It's a little bit different than ginger ale. It's a little punchier, for lack of a better term. I love it. It's really funny. Me and my spouse found a very specific, brand that we liked, and then we moved. So now we've been trying to find a brand again that we like. Eventually it'll happen, but we found one that we're pretty okay with. I don't remember which one it was. Spicier. Yeah, it's spicier. Is it made with ginger and sassafras fruits? You're asking a lot of questions I don't know, buddy. You're asking a lot of questions I don't know. But luckily I have a camera? I do have a camera, but more importantly, I have a phone. So hold on. No, yeah, you only asked one question. Let's see. What's in ginger beer? Ginger beer. It's usually ginger, water, sugar, and yeast. Yeah, so ginger spice, yeast, sugar, and water. That's how you make ginger beer. Hey, what? Fanta's coming out with new flavors? What flavors are they coming out with? I don't drink soda. So, what flavors are they coming out with? Also, all the little creatures are here now. Let's start over with actual orders now. I can already hear little steps around. Don't forget to follow the order list above so they get what they want and don't throw one of their little tantrums. And I know it might be tempting, but try not to barricade the door with the decor. Unless you don't feel like making any orders anymore. Alright, let's serve these little creatures. This little creature wants an espresso. It's only one? You meant flavors, apostrophe S? Oh, okay. What's the new flavor? Is it a, this is not right. Is it like a seasonal flavor? Like a pumpkin spice Fanta? I don't want to be right. I don't think I've made this one yet. Do that. Let's do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's do that. There we go. Perfect. They made one new flavor in a partnership with the new Beetlejuice movie. So, technically seasonal, but movie seasonal. Okay. There's a latte. Would be nice if they also learned how to put the cups back in place. I'm trying to think about what a Beetlejuice flavor would taste like. Like, maybe spicy? I don't know. Yoink, yoink, yoink. It is spiced? Perhaps it is Beetlejuice spiced? No, I'm kidding. Hello, Miss Rogue. How are you? And let me know if it's Rogue or Rouge. I'm pretty sure it's Rogue, though. How are you? Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. It's a spooky green spiced apple. Hold on, that actually sounds really good. I just realized that the text, I had to advance it. Don't forget to go around and clean them up from time to time. Otherwise, they might stop coming if it's too messy around. Okay. So, time to sort the beans, because I think I'm low on beans. And then this is my cup marker now, because they just leave their cups around. Alright, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down, game. I'm picking up what you're putting down. For those that may not know and that are hanging out, having a good time, this is Tailside. Tailside is doing a backer launch. You can find out more and consider fundraising through this link that I'm going to put in here. That's my referral link for the backer kit. Please consider using it if you're going to fundraise. If you're going to help fundraise. You like to say it's a carbonated apple cider? I get it. I understand it. I don't like that. It sounds unnatural to me. But, I mean, you're right. It is basically a carbonated apple cider. I wonder if I can drink apple cider. I guess I'll have to find out around Thanksgiving. I have lots of sensitivities with apples right now, which is the worst thing ever. Because I am the biggest apple fan. But alas. I can have like apple and tea, so maybe I can have apple cider. Maybe it's okay. Ooh, new build mode items. Okay, hold on. Oh, well I see. Hello, Miss Rouge. No, my god, I said it. I said that probably wasn't it, and then I said it again. Hello, Miss Rogue indeed. How are you? Thank you for raiding me with your community. I really appreciate it. For those that don't know, I'm Sasu. I'm a Cozy Gorgon streamer. We play a variety of indie games around here, and today we are playing Tailside, which is a cozy cafe sim that just started its backer kit launch earlier today. So for you guys, here's more information on that. Sorry that the music went out immediately as I did that. It's a demo. It's not always gonna work the way I would like it to. And Miss Rogue, let me give you a shout out since my mod is cackling downstairs, probably at Harley Quinn. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me again. Please make sure to take care of yourself. Get some food, get some water, take a bathroom break, stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all those things. Please stretch your hands. Don't be like me. Your hands are very important. You only have one pair. And lurk if you'd like. Don't if you don't want to. Do you. Do what makes you happy. Do whatever after stream stuff you have to do. And I'll take care of your community. Yeah, you demoed the game too. It's super cute, isn't it? Isn't it? Man. I really enjoyed it. I played it. I was telling them I played a playtest of it like maybe last week, I think. And between the playtest and the demo, they really did a lot of like quality of life updates, and it's just very much like it's very much a labor of love from this dev. So I'm really excited that y'all got to see it. Now you get to see it again. Blake Arbory, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. And we have a package at the door. You think you know who it's from? Why don't you tell me? Coffee. Hold on, while I'm up, let me clean up these little cups from these little friends. Interact? Okay, alright, so if I interact with them, I just pick them up and, I immediately clean them. I love that. Magic. Alright. Who's at the door? Oh, another cup. Hold on. Okay. My apologies for not being able to greet you. I hope at least this package proves useful. I look forward to meeting you soon, Iro. So we've got a new Smash character. Don't worry, we'll meet them eventually. I didn't press the accept button, I pressed the space button. I don't trust surprise packages from Iro. He's a bit of a prankster, so don't be fooled by his looks when you meet him. Looks like you're safe this time. Feel free to keep working. We can tell you more about Iro meanwhile. Okay, hold on. I got all this stuff, so I'm gonna build some more. Anyways, you always can drink apple cider. It's just a matter of whether you'll regret it. That's true. That's so true. And I mean, I don't like tummy achies, so I'll regret it a lot, you know? Let's see. Let's go from here. Usually... Ooh, that's hot. I think it makes more sense here, because they're coming up to the thing here, and they can see it from either way. Yeah, that's the vibe, okay. Oh, Oh, I love that there's a grid snap that I could turn on. I want to turn it on and try it out. Ooh! 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 Look at that cafe counter. Oh my god. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Okay, now I needed to not go on the grid. Thanks. Perfect. Since the rest of the stuff I didn't place on the grid. It's like mushrooms, like your Sona. Every mushroom is edible, but only some of them are edible twice. Oh, I forgot about this table. When I look at this table, I think March comes in like a lion. I think Shoji, so they're gonna have short chairs. And then this one, actually I like this, it's kind of intimate. BRB? Okay. Be safe. Don't fall in. Look both ways before you cross the road. Ooh, even that changed. That's nice. That's nice. Ooh, that's really nice. Okay. We're making a macchiato. So let's do it. I love these little creatures now that they're not zooming around back here and I can actually see them. Like, they're kind of cute. They kind of remind me of Soot Sprites. Hey, you're welcome, buddy. Don't lose it. Don't lose the cup. Bro, don't fall in is crazy. Alright, see you in about 20 minutes. Yeah, no worries. I want to believe that the little guy that came up is the same little guy that just took back coffee, and they're like, I need another, you know? I want to believe. I wonder if I can make not coffee, I'm making coffee. I wonder if I can make tea in this though. That would definitely elevate it to Sessu game, you know? Iroha's been around forever, and he's always full of stories from his old days. One of the stories is probably the time he put a fake snake in my boot. Nearly jumped out of my skin. Coffee's just easy to trick. But despite Iroha's jokes, he has a heart of gold. Iroha has this incredible knack for knowing exactly what people need. No wonder he was chosen as a leader. A leader of what? A leader of what? Lord, don't fall in is like a mainstay joke in our house. Same. Same. Whenever, like, my spouse goes to the bathroom, he's like, alright, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, don't fall in. It's just what you do, you know? There we go. Almost. Yeah. Cookie cat latte art. That made a really big sound when I got my lemonade. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. As an aside, as a conversation starter, what are y'all having for dinner tonight? I'm hungry. What are y'all having for dinner? Can I come over? I'm having pizza. The reason why is, my work had an in-person event that I didn't go to because I don't want to travel and get on a train. A train? A plane. It'd probably be a train for me because I don't always like taking planes, especially by myself. Especially these days. Anyway, so they were like, hey, we're going to get pizza on Wednesday. You have to eat pizza with us, like, virtually. And I was like, yeah, okay. I like pizza sometimes. So I went and got the pizza crust. Apparently for lunch the pizza place was closed, so they went next door. But my pizza crust is still thawed, so I'm still having pizza tonight. I don't care if they do. How do I do my beans again? I did this before. I think I have to go out of it and go in for my beans. So I'll do that in a second. Oh, latte. Alright. I forgot the cup. Good night, thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it. Can you guys remind me before I finish stream to update our like follower goal? It's still on the previous one of 700 and I need to update it. But I can only really update it like on this screen, I think. Like I have to update it through like my quick actions screen when I stream. So I always forget. So I just need to do it while I'm here, you know. We got new build mode items. I hope you'll add even more plants around. There's never enough for you. But they're so fun to keep around and they can increase the overall comfort of the customers. Or for the customers. Okay, hold on. Y'all are making a mess. Thank you for your money. But y'all are making a little mess. Wait, is this a little guy? With another little guy? A parent. Cute. Okay. Hold on. I think if I go here... Let's see. Okay, why did they have the floor like I could change the floor? I really thought I could. I'm mad that I can't put it any further back. Just from here. I'm actually gonna put this in the corner over here. I think that looks really nice. This big too. This is also big. So it'll go over here. Okay. What am I thinking about? I've got to do the beans. I've got to sort the beans. Oh! I also want to look at the shop! Yeah, let's look at the shop. I wonder... Okay. So it's all stuff we have except for this. Let's buy this white-ass floor and see what happens. Boom! Oh, it's bright! Oh, it's actually kind of nice. Oh. I feel like if I was gonna do this one, I'd have to go back to this one. Except not really. It actually works with this. But I think I like this. Even though I spent $500 on it. It's fine. It's fine. I wanna buy more chairs. I'll buy one of those. And I'll buy one of these. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then if I go here, let's take that chair. Let's rotate it this way. So now we've got a full 4-seater. Got a little 3-seater right here. And then this is for the people bringing in their shogi boards. Shogi boards. Well, shogi. Shogi, it's shogi. And their chests and their backgammon. Do people... Is backgammon a card game? I swear it's like a checkers, but after I said it out loud, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Like, I'm not 100% sure. Beans. How do I do my beans again? Y'all, how do I do my beans again? Hold on. Let me exit out of this. Beans? Maybe it'll ask me to sort the beans. Maybe it'll ask me when it's time. Maybe I don't have to worry about it. Like, I did it once, but I don't remember what I did. I was so distracted. Oh, my beans are dwindling. Oh, I don't remember. We'll find out. We'll find out real soon. We're gonna make a little moon. A little Sailor Moon. A little, Paper Moon. Fuck, what's that show called? A little Soul Eater Moon. A little, Doremi Moon, except the moon isn't smiling, so they can't go to the witch's world tonight. I need to watch more Doremi. Ah, there it is. There it is. It tells me. Okay. Good beans. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here. That reminds me. I need to be watching more Doremi. It's been a little difficult because I usually watch Doremi when I'm on my treadmill. But nowadays when I'm on my treadmill, I'm like either working, so I can't, or like I'm watching another streamer. And he's really very much cutting into my Doremi time. Did you know that some plants can be crossed to create entirely new varieties? Just imagine having a little greenhouse area where you could do that. It might be too early to talk about it now. Oh, it might be too early to talk about it now. I know, but I'd be happy to set it up for you in the future. Okay. Cool. I do be liking, cross-pollinating plants, you know? Let's not forget the latte. Let's do the Uzumaki swirl again. I know I could just go like this, but it feels like sacrilege, you know? Like, it feels like I have to do it in the circle. If I don't, then like, you know, 7 years of torture or something. Alright, there we go. Good job, me. Good job, me. A latte. And then we have another. So, if you didn't already guess, this is the loop. This is the loop for the game. And then it looks like they'll add in more stuff like greenhouses. Very zen, very relaxing. Gotta love it. Don't gotta worry about monsters coming out at you or, the fast-paced, overcooked. I almost said undercooked. That's if I were, like, writing a manga and talking about it. We'd say undercooked. But, no, it's just nice. It's cozy. It's it would be nice to see even more decorations around. And I'm sure others are curious to see how you managed to decorate the cafe with the items available. Wink wink, nudge nudge, decorate your place more. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have? I wish I had a table like this. I don't have a table like this. I would buy one of these. I'm gonna buy a few more of these. Because I feel like I can put them together. For like, you know, like a knitting table. Let's move this. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. Alright, and then I can put this a little closer. Yeah, okay. So, my vibe here is, what if I put them together and made like a big table, you know? Doesn't quite work the way I'd like to that way. You're gonna head to bed? You gotta work at the you mean dispensary tomorrow? Have fun. Have fun at the dispensary. I hope you enjoy. You know, take care of yourself. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'm in the way. And I hope you have a good sleep. I didn't go to the right thing. I was supposed to hit B. Alright. Oh. Well that doesn't work. So maybe 3. 3 might be the limit here, and that's okay. You do need to make a few meds tomorrow? Yeah. Alright, have a good one. Welcome back. Have you guys seen Biome and Sabrina in the same place at the same time? I'm calling shenanigans. I'm kidding. How are you? Welcome back. Let's see. That. Yes, you're still here? Dang. Dang. Alright. Our master theory has been broken. Oh, I'm out of money! Oh, I didn't finish. We were talking about something earlier? Ooh, I hope you remember it. I don't. Thank you for the victory fanfare. Are you fanfaring me because my theory was wrong? My game theory? But But yeah, have a good night. Have a good night for real. Me and Sabrina were going back and forth about coffee. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I still think it's funny to make up conspiracies. Only when they're very funny and not like, you know, very harmful. Alright. That's all I have money for right now. Yeah! Yeah! Sabrina did gift a sub to you. People can give subs to each other. And people can give subs to themselves. That's a thing that happens with, like, streamers when they use, like, another account for, like, like, Blaze does it. Like, she uses a different account for doing all of her, like, messages, so they're not just coming from her. And sometimes you gotta gift them subs so they can use your emotes. Or you gift your bot a sub so it can use your emotes. I'm saying things that make sense. I'm saying things that make sense in the context of my conspiracy theory could have some weight. We're making a latte. We're making another latte. Excuse me. We're doing another cookie cat latte art because I think it's cute. Y'all, go home. Stop drinking so much caffeine. I forgot the ads were coming. Hey guys, the ads are coming. Have a good ad break. Get some water. Get some food. Take a bathroom break. Stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all those. You still remember the last time you said you'd be back in a specific amount of time? I don't. What happened? What did I do? Okay. Oh, the little creature left. I'm in the way. I'm in the way if I stand right here and do this. Let me go here. Let me buy. I'm buying 2 of these cushions. And then 1 of these cushions. Let's see, let's see. Both of you can see during the ads, though. You're now free of ads. You are the chosen few. Alright, how do we feel about this? Are we fucking with this? Like, I am. I think it's pretty neat, but... How you feeling? How y'all feeling? Also, I need to take this over here. Well, It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right over there. Strange. This could go like here. Yeah. Okay. Gotta spruce up the place. Hold on. Gotta pick up all these little coasters and cups. Thank you for waiting so patiently, little beasties. Appreciate it. Yeah. Last time I said I'd be back in like 13 minutes. Yeah, my other conspiracy theory. What if you were changing a diaper? And he just knows, alright, it's gonna take 13 minutes tops. I mean, I don't know. Experienced parents could probably time it. I don't know, I'm not a parent. I can't tell you. Oh my god. Oh my god. They give me pink at the last minute. I'm upset. I like the way you're making this cafe feel alive again. Yes, you did explain what happened. But it's funnier to believe my version of the events. We really have been missing this place since the last owner left. There's still more to do, especially with upstairs. Plus, there are more friends around you should meet. They'll be just as excited to lend a hand as we are. For now, we need to go finish our own tasks. Sorry for not being able to hang out around more this time. See you later. It was fun. Hope to see you soon. And that's the end of the demo. Let's see what the dev notes have to say. Thank you for trying the Tailside Demo. I hope you've enjoyed your coffee break in Tailside and exploring the latest refinements. Your support and feedback have been invaluable in sharing and improving the game. There's still so much more to come. New coffee varieties, decor, to personalize your cafe, and fresh stories from the village. Plus, upcoming features like the day and night cycle will make your time in Tailside even more immersive. Stay tuned for more surprises as Tailside continues to evolve towards a full release. And a special shout out to the 351 cups of coffee consumed during the making of this version. So yeah, this is the demo for Tailside. I think it's fun. I think it's neat. I think it's super relaxing. Please, if you like the demo, hold on. Before we do anything, hold on, I need to put in these last few things. Because they gave me all these things at the last minute and they knew what they were doing. We gotta have the cat cafe, little carpet at the front. These are chairs. Okay. So I've gotta move this like down here. Because this is the, I really don't want to talk to anyone, and also there's an outlet over here, and also I'm working on my novel, and I don't want anyone to see it because it's like, Alpha, Beta, Omega fanfic. So that's this corner. This corner is the, we respect your privacy, but we also need a place to sit. So don't mind us, we're gonna sit over here. That's the vibe. But we'll go like this, because we really gotta give you your privacy. So this is the embarrassed fanfic writer spot. This is the, they need to gossip spot, because they know that this person won't be listening. They're totally listening. This is the knitting corner. This is where the knitters come in, to hang out and bitch and stitch, you know? This is the shogi corner, which I can put a little closer, a little farther in the corner, because they do need their silence. They really can't be bothered, and they do need their silence because this is a very thinky game. We've got the, oh, we're coming in on our coffee break. We do it every morning at 9 a.m. because we're besties at work. That's this. They do not work. Well, they do work, but they spend like an hour in here drinking coffee, and honestly, I respect it. And then we've just got, you know, the regular person that comes in but they're friends and they're hanging out and, maybe they met on the internet and they're hanging out for the first time in real life. They're probably talking about D&D. That's the cafe. The knitter corner reminds me of a meme from Hey Author, yeah? What sucks is I can't take a full picture of this. That's one thing I wish I could do. That's one thing that I might have to ask about. Especially if it's a game where you want to show off your creations. This is something that Fields of Mystery does. You can zoom way the fuck out, so that way you can take a full-ass picture. So I'm gonna remember that to suggest that to the dev. Yes. Okay, that's it. Remember, wishlisting helps the devs. Wishlist the game. What helps even more, if you like this, consider contributing to their backer kit. They are doing fundraising, and so far, this game's definitely coming. They've hit their first stretch goal, and it's awesome. So please consider it. Let me switch to my just chatting. Sorry, I'm like looking around my cup to look at my Steam Deck. My Stream Deck, not my Steam Deck. My Steam Deck is not here. I'm at least gonna take a picture from this angle because I think it's cute. Let me just do that. Got a whole bunch of little beasties around. Okay. Let's do that. Let me save this in my Discord. My spouse will be like, oh, a new notification, and it's just me putting in another screenshot. I'll do that. And then I gotta go all the way over here, take another screenshot. Alright, now I can talk to y'all. How's it going? I really hope you enjoyed this playthrough. It's very fun. Basically, there's an episode about knitting where Arthur has a nightmare where he joins the knitters. It's awkward as fuck because he's like, no, I don't want to be a knitter. And it sounds really wrong nowadays. Yeah, I really do. I really do be, a little difficult. But also knitting is hard, so I get it. Knitting is so hard. Every time I try it, it hurts my little fingies. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun watching the game. Hope you enjoyed it. I never hit the go live button on my YouTube. All right, I've got to download the video and upload it. That's on me. That's the demo. This game isn't available. It isn't available full game yet. That's why we're doing the backer kit. Yeah, it's still a demo. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I think you can like I think you could probably keep going, but I don't know how long. Oh, on the stream? Yeah, I mean, this is how long I usually stream, like pre everything else. Like I usually only stream for 2 hours. I've been pushing myself to do 3, just because, you know, I figure I can, why not? But I do have to cook my pizza, so I do need time for that. I'm sorry. I'm a full-time worker. It's hard for me to put aside time. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. If you can, stick around. We'll find someone to raid. I probably won't raid someone that's playing, just because I have a lot of people that I like sending my folks to. So, let me see where I'm gonna send you guys. We got potions. I need to remember to check that out later. Let's see. I've got a lot of people hanging out today. You guys? Maybe not. She's like mid-game on that. Let's see. It's hard. It's hard because it's like, you know, trying to find someone that works out with everything. Next time you'll redeem ban Come on. That's my thinking word. That's rude. That's mean. Definitely something you can do though. Let's see. Maybe I'll see who else is playing Tailside. I'm just not really vibing with anyone right now.
latte
Ah!
art with
I don't want to hear
a
anything.
cat face on it.
I don't want to hear anything more. I just want to look. Sorry, it's taking me a minute. Do y'all want to see horror? Or do you want to see potions? You can see horror or potions. Either Amanda the Adventurer or Potionomics. Actually, I'm going to send you to Potionomics because I don't feel like watching horror today. And I've also been wanting to see what this game looks like. So, we are going to raid Tiffany Witcher. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I really hope that you had a good day. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you enjoyed me. We'll be back at it on Friday, early than usual, probably 2 p.m. Pacific, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I have another game to play, but I had to move a Thursday thing to Friday, so I need the Friday thing. Yeah, and then also I will be collabing with Ronnie on Thursday, so I will give him a shout out, so you can go follow Ronnie. He's playing Fall Guys with a whole bunch of other people. I'm also joining, and by a whole bunch, I mean like 3 or 4. I'll just be joining in, probably late because I do have hand therapy that day. Anyway, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. Here is your raid message. I appreciate you. Y'all are the best. If you're not a subscriber, you could have been anywhere else on Twitch. You decided to be here today. I really appreciate it. Here's your raid message. Thank you so much for hanging around. Really appreciate it. Please take care of yourself. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break. Stretch. Your body will thank you for all those things. And remember, it is flu, cold, and COVID season. Consider wearing a mask for your own health. Wash your hands for your own health. I want you guys healthy, and I don't want you to get sick. So I'll see you next time. Thank you again. Let me get the raid started.